from the Heart to see my famous cinnamon rolls. This is a Brodersen, a Smith tradition. My father made these when I was a little girl, and my grandmother made them before him. And so my grandmother passed it down to my father to me, and I can't wait for you to see. So I'm gonna kind of go through the steps. It's gonna be a little chaotic because I'm gonna do it with my grandchildren. Yes! Now expect mishaps and all sorts of interesting things, but this is what Christmas from the Heart is really like. It's real. So I hope you enjoy.
So we're waiting for the granola.
How's that feeling? Feels good.
Let me show you a couple things we can make.
Of course, I love to feed people. I'm gonna
That was the best person
Hello there, come on into my house. This is Christmas in my home. And I want to show you just some things. We're gonna make cinnamon rolls today, and these are so good. These are just some of Brian's books. This little preacher was my aunt's preacher and then my mom's preacher. My aunt was actually a preacher, my mom's sister. And so that's been passed down. This is probably almost 75, 80 years old. This is a nativity set that Kelsey got me, I think at an antique store. This is just memory shelves. You'll see a picture of my mom and dad. These are like carolers, and this was from my mom, just different things from luncheons. You know how you collect things? And this nativity set is for the kids to play with. I wanted one that they could actually touch, but you know what? It's time to make cinnamon rolls. Come on in. Barnabas, are you ready to make cinnamon rolls? Hey guys, okay, you ready? Ready to make cinnamon rolls?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, here's how we are gonna do it. So Evelyn, this is brown sugar. We're gonna use brown sugar, and we're gonna use butter for this. Now, I've already, as you know, sprinkled it with cinnamon, right? And rolled it out into, how would you describe the shape?
A rectangle.
A rectangle, kind of a long one, because it's got to be thin and then long, because we're
would
going
say
to
an
roll it.
eye.
I'm going to take this. That's
Butter.
interesting. It's an interesting eye. Okay, we're going to take this, and we're just going to dab it. Is that how you say it in England? It's kind of slick.
What does that mean?
Slick.
Tastes weird
Well,
by itself.
you know what? Yeah, don't eat it by itself right now. This is for our cinnamon rolls.
Why? Because
just a
it's-
little bit right there.
Why? Because butter alone is.
Okay. Now, watch
Can
what
I
I'm
go
going to
like my hands out?
do. Okay, go ahead.
No,
Right,
it's
I
like
do the rest.
pizza.
Okay, I'm going to do
No,
this.
No.
I'm going to sprinkle brown sugar. You can't because your hands are going to be clean now. So I'm going to sprinkle all this brown sugar on it. Look at that. Okay, so what you start out is with butter. There's more butter than that, but I accidentally melted some, so I've got some extra. So your butter needs to be soft. And then you're just going to sprinkle a little bit cinnamon in. And then we're going to do brown sugar. Look at this. This is like at least a half a cup, maybe 3/4 a cup. This is the part that's going to be like the ooey gooey. It's like a caramel at the very end. And it's going to make a caramel that's going to like coat all the rolls. But seriously, you can stick like chopped pecans in here, which are super good, or chopped walnuts about this time.
Had some large raisins. But
Okay, so
me
this
and
is
Judah
the
do not
paste.
like them.
This is the paste, and we're gonna put cinnamon rolls on top. Now this is it. This is it. Okay, that's enough. So now I'm gonna take it. This is like kind of hard. Whoops.
Sweet.
No, there. That's what happens with cinnamon rolls. Do you know when I was a little girl, I would get up every morning. My dad would start making these at 5 o'clock, and every Christmas I was already awake. Guess why I was already awake?
Because you love cinnamon rolls.
That, and I couldn't sleep because I was so excited about Christmas. So I would get up because I'd hear him, and I'd know then that it was time. So I'm just gonna do this. Yeah, about this. So an inch
know
and a
how to
half.
cut.
Come over here, sweetie.
I know how to cut with
Come
butter
over here.
knife.
Okay, I'll cut this one, and then I'm gonna let Judah cut one. Okay, Judah, go for it. We are making a mess. That's so typical, Grandma.
You're like that.
I know.
Who cares?
I know.
Like that.
No,
No. It has to be like here, like a little bit, like an inch and a half. Because we want these to be. Guess what? After we do this, guess what has to happen?
What?
We have to let them rise again, and they're gonna almost double in size.
Can I try now?
Yep, right about there. Okay.
I understand that. To do
Okay.
this.
Okay, that sounds
Here.
good.
Now I put it in there.
Why I finished this. Hudson, will you explain about the gluten-free and how you're doing it?
Yeah. This is squishy.
Okay, I'm
I
gonna
take
right here.
bits of this part of the cinnamon roll.
How do you make it?
Them up, dipping them in
the butter. Roll them around in the butter.
You could help him do one.
And roll it in the sugar. And he is right about that. Cinnamon.
It's got cinnamon and sugar in it.
Cinnamon sugar.
Can I cut another?
Put it right here. We're gonna keep doing that. Well,
Okay, so I just really loosely put the foil on it.
Grandma,
Yep.
do I put some on the inside?
Evelyn, that is absolutely the perfect size. Okay, now we're gonna set the timer. Timer set. 20
I
minutes.
think we need more butter.
When the cinnamon rolls come out of the oven, I'm gonna put this plate on top, and you're gonna take the plate, put it on top, turn it upside down, so as it comes out, get all that ooey gooey caramel mixture, and make sure it just coats the top. These are a family tradition in my family. My dad made them, my grandma made them, and so this is cinnamon rolls. Grandma and Grandpa Chuck, who's in heaven. They're probably in heaven making cinnamon rolls for all of heaven right now. Okay, so thank you so much for joining us, and I hope that your cinnamon rolls turn out so what?
Good.
Oh, yummy.
Bye!
Well, that was so fun to make cinnamon rolls with my grandkids, and I hope you enjoyed it too. But I was thinking about something, more along the spiritual lines. Because yesterday I had one of those days where everything went wrong. All my plans, everything I was trying to put together, it all went wrong. But I was kind of glad, because at the end of the day, I had to say, you know what? If I don't have enough money, if I don't have the right presents, that's not really what Christmas is about. It's really about refocusing my mind on Jesus in my heart. And again, I was thinking about, okay, what was Mary thinking about? She was thinking about angels, and she was thinking about the fact that the Son of God was soon going to be visible, and everyone was going to see Jesus, and he was going to save his people from their sins. If everything's going wrong in your life, you need to recenter, refocus like I had to. Redirect your thoughts to Jesus and to the fact that really we want to turn everything to Jesus. And if we were absolutely perfect, think about how nobody would be looking at Jesus. They'd be thinking we're all together. And definitely what I've shown you is I am not together at all, but Jesus is. And that's the reason and the most important thing, that Jesus is in our hearts. And that's what Christmas is all about.